We're supposed to get some rain and even some thunderstorms this morning, and then again in the afternoon. So I was tired of giving Annie 2 baths a day too. All she wants to do is play in the mud and roll around in the muddy water. Don't you, Annie? Because you get hot, I know. I know she's bumming. She wants to go outside. Well, thanks for joining my channel where I talk about mental health and spiritual health. I really like to talk about passages in the Bible in the morning. And in the evening, I just play music, just kind of hang out. But today we're going to do something different. We're still going to talk about a passage from the Bible, but I'm also going to read from the Bible because I'm here and I'm not outside because of the rain. So we are talking about unfathomable God. Unfathomable God. And we're going to be in Isaiah chapter 40, one of my favorite books. Isaiah chapter 40, verses 25 through 31. Okay? Verses 25 through 31. And let's actually read it because we can. Because we're here. Okay? Here we go. Isaiah chapter 40, verses 25 through 31. To whom will you compare me? Or who is my equal? Says the Holy One. Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens. Who created all these? He who brings out the starry host one by one and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing. Why do you complain, Jacob? Why do you say, Israel, my way is hidden from the Lord, my cause is disregarded by my God? Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow weary or tired, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Hey, Lucas. We're just reading from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 25 through 31. And the key verse I was going to focus on is verse 28 in Isaiah chapter 40. God says, his understanding no one can fathom. His understanding no one can fathom. Now, and it even talks about the galaxies in this passage. So let's talk a little bit about the galaxies. Just about 2 years ago, the James Webb Space Telescope made another remarkable discovery beyond where humankind had ever seen in the past. It discovered 6 new galaxies. 6 new galaxies. The discovery kind of caused a little bit of turmoil in the science community because it upended a lot of what we already thought we knew about space. One astronomer remarked, "It turns out we found something so unexpected, it actually creates a problem for science." An astrophysicist said, almost apologetically, "There's nothing wrong with not knowing." There's nothing wrong with not knowing. Now, God continues to surprise us all, right? How big the universe is, how unfathomable it is. What does that mean, unfathomable? I even had to look it up. That verse, Isaiah 40:28, his understanding no one can fathom. It means incapable to be fully explored, understood, or measured. And even, it's kind of funny because even thousands of years before the prophets, thousands of years before the prophets, before the prophet Isaiah wrote about this, there were no space telescopes. but he seemed to be talking directly to the scientists today. I'm reading something from some notes and something from the Our Daily Bread booklet. So Isaiah said, "Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the creator of the ends of the earth." And he goes on, almost talking like the one astrophysicist said, his or God's understanding no one can fathom, right? Just like the astrophysicist said, there's nothing wrong with not knowing. But we shouldn't stop there, because if we do, we think, oh, we can't know anything about God. It just means we can't fully know him, right? Because he's a personal God. Even though he's unfathomable, that doesn't mean he's not personal. So he who created these 6 galaxies that we just found and all the other ones, he's the same God who gives, this is verse 29, gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. So the God of the universe is also a personal God who helps those who hope in him to soar on wings like eagles. That's verse 31. So rest assured, the unfathomable God, our unfathomable God, is the one we do know, the one who speaks into our lives with power and strength. Now, what does it mean to you to think of God as unfathomable yet personal? What does it mean to you to think of God as unfathomable yet personal? It just means we can't know everything about him. I mean, we're human. We've got some limitations, right? But God is so all-knowing, ever-present, everywhere, all the time, outside of time. I don't think we can fully understand or explore him, right? Given our own limitations. Another translation of his understanding no one can fathom is his knowledge is beyond scrutiny, where scrutiny means critical observation or examination. Of course, we can't critically observe or examine God and everything about God, right? So, what does it mean to you to think of God as unfathomable yet personal? Yeah, he still loves us. He created us. He gave us all kind of signs. He gave us his word, his Bible, and that's how I encourage everybody. That's the only way to really encounter God, is through his word and understand what he did for us to give us eternal life by sending his son. And I think that's where that one phrase comes from. I can't remember. Let me try and find it. Talking about hope. Let me find it. I know it's in this passage. We just read it. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Well, yeah, they will actually live forever if you put your hope in God. If you put your hope in Jesus Christ, you'll live forever. And you can know him through his word. So I encourage you to read the Bible. Pick it up, read 4 chapters a day, which is only a handful of pages a day. You'll get through the whole Bible in a year. Hey, good morning, Frank. How is he personal to you? How is he personal to you? Well, to me, yeah, I think just through reading the Bible and seeing all the evidence, even scientific evidence of him telling us what he's going to do through his son hundreds of years before he actually did it. He comes alive in the pages of the Bible, and that's how he speaks to me. And that's why I encourage you guys to get into the Bible too. So think about it. What does it mean to you to think of God as unfathomable yet personal? And how is he personal to you? Alrighty, that's all I got this morning. We did something different by reading the passage because I'm in here. I'm worried about the rain and thunderstorms with my dog. But thanks for joining. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I talk about a passage from the Bible every morning. And I appreciate it. Appreciate the likes. And if you like this channel, please share it with others. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining. Camel case. No way. Long time no see. Long time no see. What time is it? It is 7:41 a.m. Why are you asking, Camel Case? Why do you ask what time it is? It's 7:41 in the morning. And I'm usually outside, but it looks like it's going to rain, so I stayed in here. But I tried something different. I actually read the passage that we were talking about, so that was kind of cool. What time is it where you are, Camel Case? Oh, it's evening. Oh, okay. Evening? Wow, where are you? Like Australia? China? Japan? Oh, yeah, you remember my dog. Here she is. She's right here. She's chewing on something fiercely. Annie, you want to look? Good girl. Good girl, baby. You're a good girl. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great day. And I'll be on later this evening and even tomorrow morning before I head to church. Of course, Easter Sunday. Looking forward to that. I'll be inside again because I'll be heading to church right afterward. But I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday or the rest of your night if you're Camel Case. Where are you located, Camel Case? What country? Kind of curious before I end my live. I forgot. I haven't seen you for a while. Look at Annie. Well, thanks again for joining, guys. And remember, he's an unfathomable God, but he's also a personal God. And he loves you. And he loves you so much, he sent his only son. All right? Have a great day, everybody. Peace.